Third. Coochie down to the socks like I'm Biggie Papa. Baby. Keep your girl head in my Tommy boxes. But really doubt she a silly hoe, cause she know the friggin'.
Hey guys, Cody here from Ginger Fishing. Back at it with another video. Today I'm going to be talking to you about fishing with live bait. Specifically, a drop shot. So, you might wonder how to fish a drop shot. Alright, you fish drop shot with fake or reel? Personally, I like fishing with reel. It beats a skunk anytime. You're definitely going to catch a bass anywhere. You're not going to skunk with it. Never skunk with a drop shot ever. Ever. The problem is, fish brain again, problem is, when you're fishing with it, you can't really fish it too deep. This is what you're going to want to do. You're going to try to find where shallow meets the deep water and fish it there. And you just jig it, and you just set the hook. The rod I like using, to be honest with you, if you're one of the people that likes using heavy rods to get a better hook set, go for it. But me, I like using ultralight rod. And I use that. And then I have 15-pound test braid. And then I put a, you don't need a tungsten weight. Don't listen to people with tungsten weights. It's a waste of extra money, in my opinion. You just get these water grilling weights at Walmart, like $3 for $1 for 16 of them, and they're really good. So you fish where the shallow meets the deep, and that's usually the best spot. Call it 6-pounders, 5-pounders, 4-pounders, 3-pounders, everything. You also catch big catfish. That fake drop shot. What am I rambling about? The live bait drop shot works. We're very, very good at rivers. Better than anywhere else. Lakes is really good too. It's just an all-around super good bait. It's $3 for a pack of 16 worms, depending where you go. If you go to like a market or something, it'll be like $7. They're outrageous, them prices. All right, what you want to do? You want to tie a double drop shot rig, just 2 Palomar knots with a weight on the bottom. And once you do that, you're gonna want to just throw it out there. Let it sink and jig up about 3 or 4 times and let it fall. Jig up 3 or 4 times, let it fall. And then you got to make sure you're watching your line in the water. Once that line jigs, you set the hook as hard as you can. But if it's like, you see a line jig and it's like not really, it's like a bounce instead of a tug, it's probably a sunfish or a bluegill. That's not what you want. Oh, excuse me. The fish you catch with a drop shot, though, you catch varieties of fish. You catch bass, I've caught bass, yellow perch, white perch, bluegill, and all sorts of, the pumpkin seeds. That's all in that category. You catch snakeheads. You catch snakeheads. We've caught carp with them. I don't know if I said white perch or not. I'm just gonna say I did already. You catch carp. You could catch smallmouth. I caught smallmouth with them. And that's really it. That's all I catch. Basically all the fish. Oh, pickerel, muskie. We caught it with muskie. I should probably turn that off, actually. Do it after the video. But, basically everything. It's crazy, man. How much fish you can catch on that drop shot. And the other way to fish it, to be honest, it's not really a drop shot, and if you do it like this, you just you hold it, you jig it, and then just let it sit, and then watch your line for a couple seconds. So jig it again, just let it sink, and watch your line. Because the live bait moves on its own, you don't need really jigs to do it, but jigging makes it way better, because it moves at the same time and it jigs. It's just great. I like fishing it. Let me turn this off real fast. I'm getting a lot of buzz over that one fish that I caught today. Turn that off. I don't really like fishing it around a lot of if the water has too much structure in it, don't fish it, because the weight's gonna get stuck and then you have problems, and the hooks, everything else. But once you find that one good spot, you know when you find a good spot, it's there. Do not fish it with algae though. You will get the weight completely covered with it and just mess everything up. So do not fish it with a whole lot of algae. You gotta kind of find clear open water with debris under the water. and it's really good. Like I said, one of the best drop shot YouTubers I've seen are YouTube fishing vids, and I've seen a neighbor, Raw Fishing. He's really good at it too. I don't know who's better at it. They fish different types of drop shots. But remember, you don't need that big weight, that big tungsten weight. You just use the cheap ones and you catch the basically the same amount of fish. There's no difference. I mean, tungsten brings it down a little bit further. And, what's it called? You use the tungsten for other reasons too, like, you know, shaky heads and stuff like that. But I'm telling you, if you guys give that a try, you will catch fish. You will catch bass. You don't need really. Hold on, let me show you the hook you should use with these drop shots and the weights. Alright, these are the hooks I would recommend. Pretty small hooks. Remember, like I said, with that bend in it, so when you set the hook, it's J and J. So the hook, it already goes in the top lip. Here are the weights. Oh. Here are the weights right here. These are, yep, called Water Gremlin Split Shots. Let me take one of these suckers out. These are, let me see. Alright. Here they are. That's what they look like. They're usually open, but if you can't get them open, just bite it with your teeth. And it cracks them right open. But best live bait. I mean, I understand why a lot of people don't use live bait because, you know, YouTubers got sponsors and they gotta, you know, do that stuff. But if you're just fishing for fun, you're not really sponsored by anyone, use that. That it's just amazing. Like, I don't know. Last year was tough for me fishing. This year I was racking up on that. Hit 40 bass a day. My dad and my brother went out. My brother's not good at fishing at all. And they caught 120 bass. My dad caught like 60 to 80 or something like that at Almanesson Lake in New Jersey. A lot of them pounders, 2-pounders. He said he caught like 2 or 3 3-pounders, something like that. Brother caught a big catfish. Almost caught a koi. And that's just insane. But yeah, that's it. That's explaining how to use a drop shot for live bait, and explaining how to fish it and where, and just working it. Just a regular jig, sink, where you just dead stick it, just jig it, and then just watch your line, or just cast your line out there, and watch it jig. But that's really it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like on the video. Follow me on Fishbrain, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. I don't know how to change my thing on there, my profile picture. I don't know. Twitter's Twitter. But definitely hit me up on Instagram for some fishing spots if you live in New Jersey. I got a couple secret ones I can't tell you about, obviously. But thank you guys for watching. Please, like I said again, leave a like on the video. It helps me out a lot. And see you in the next video. Peace.